name's Leslie Thomas and I'm the manager of the community centre.
Can you tell us what Troyswood Community Centre is, please?
Troyswood Community Centre is a centre set up to support residents of North Taunton, providing varying activities and classes and surgeries on a daily basis.
Can you tell us what activities the centre runs, please?
Gosh, the community centre runs lots of activities. We run advice surgeries every morning, so people can come in for advice from the police, citizens advice, Taunton Deane housing and benefits, various surgeries every morning. Afternoons we do all our clubs and activities, so we do an older people's club where they can come in just socially. We do an over 60s lunch club where the people come in once a week for their hot lunch. We run that over in the church hall. We do youth activities every Tuesday in the summer holidays where we use Lingford Park for various activities. We do all sorts of activities weekends as well. So it's quite varied and open to all ages.
Can you introduce yourself and your occupation?
Yes, I'm Paula. I work for the NHS as a health trainer.
Okay. Please explain more.
Okay, as a health trainer, I support people on a one-to-one basis, looking at all their health interests. So are they making sure they're eating the right kind of foods, the right diet? Are they getting some exercise? We also make sure we look into their well-being are they communicating with other people in their community? So are they taking part and, is their mental well-being looked after as well? That's the sort of thing we do.
Okay. What do you think about Troyswood Community Centre?
It's a great place. I'm just out in the community, seeing people. It's a very civilised way of working.
And the final question, in your opinion, what effects do you think the NHS cuts will have within the community?
Well, I think that's where my role comes in the most, actually, because the cuts mean that some of the services are going to be harder to provide. So I think that makes it more important for the individual to take some responsibility for their own health. And that's where I come in making sure they know the health messages, so they know how to keep themselves healthy, fit, strong and active in their communities.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Can you introduce yourself and your occupation?
I'm Suzanne Murray, Police Community Support Officer 9264.
Okay. What do you think about Troyswood Community Centre?
I think it's a massive part of the community.
Okay. What was your previous job and did it help you get this job?
My previous job was cabin crew, so that was dealing with people. And I think it did help me get this job because I was used to dealing with people who were sometimes drunk, confrontational. It helped me in this job because I do very often come into contact with people who are drunk and who are very confrontational. So yeah, I think it did help me get this job.
What made you inspired to join the police force?
I think just the fact that I'm helping the community, so like people around here, they really appreciate everything that we do and they're always really thankful, and knowing that I've helped people, even if it's just helping them with their shopping across the road, it's just really nice to know that they're very grateful for that. So helping the community, I think.
That was the end of the interview, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
My name's Mark Llewellyn. I'm the project coordinator for the Summer Youth Activity Days here in Priorswood. We run these 6 youth activity days every summer, and they're specifically designed for the young people of North Taunton and Priorswood to give them some ideas of creative and interesting activities they can do during the summer. Community means, I think it means everybody in the community, from the littlest tot to the oldest people, joining in together, living together, enjoying each other's company, getting to know each other and looking after each other, I think.
Paul Tews, I'm a trustee of the North Taunton Partnership, and I've come down here most Tuesdays to help through the summer with the activities that are going on here. Well, we've had a sporting and sort of games event on the first week. Obviously today it's arts and crafts, and we've got various things coming up through the next coming weeks. So it's a varied event. We always have the bouncy castle here, which is very popular, and we've had a climbing wall, so it's good to get the kids being physical and active. I hope it will continue, and I hope next year will be even better.
My name's James Dean, and I'm a tutor with Family Connections. Family Connections is a project that runs a series of workshops for families to come and get involved with lots of different types of digital media, so whether it's filmmaking or animation or making music, lots of different things. Today we've been making animations, so we've had a number of families in doing all sorts of interesting little stories with different characters and making different animals and people and Doctor Who and lots of stuff. It's been good.
Being up here and playing with the plasticine, won't you? Took about an hour to make your models, didn't it?
An hour to do
and an hour to do the film. It's really nice because it gives him something to come over, and he sees his friends from school as well. So it's really good, isn't it? And it's just across the road. Yeah. It's great.
It's free.
And it's free. It's nice to have something to do for nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I find it's particularly helpful with my stiff neck and shoulders, the exercises that I do. Overall, it improves flexibility. Well, put it this way, it stops you stiffening up quite as much. But also, with the repetitive nature, it has a calming influence on the mind as well.
Because I used to be really stressed, and now I'm really calm. I've had a lot of bad news since I've started coming, but I've kept calm and I'm quite happy.
What's your name and what's your job?
My name is Claire Morgan and I'm an outreach worker for the Citizens Advice Bureau.
What's the most common question people ask?
Well, people come in about an awful lot of different things because we can answer questions on an awful lot of different things. I think there's probably about 5 main areas that people come in about. Employment, housing, benefits, debt, and also consumer issues. But, as I say, we can answer questions about everything.
What do you think of the community?
I think the community centre is brilliant. I think it's such a good idea. And this one has gone from strength to strength. Since Leslie's taken over, it's just totally blossomed. And it's become a real hub of this community now, and I just hope that it can keep going.
I'm Celia Butler and I organise the lunch club on behalf of the church. I'm the church warden here as well. And we've been running this lunch club for about 11 years.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Alan Foyle.
Okay, what made you come here?
I come here, I like the company, and also they put on very good lunches here.
Have you made any new friends here?
Yes, I've met several different people. I've been coming here, I would think, about 2 years, I would think.
Okay. What do you think of Pricewith Community Centre?
It's very useful. Yes, it's very useful, and I don't think there's a lot of people that live on their own, and we do find it very useful. You can pop in and they're always welcome.
Hi, my name's Jay Tunnydale. I help people with their computer problems, software like using the internet and word processing and anything like that. It's mostly people that have maybe done a beginner's course and want to know how to use it more to get the most out of the internet, and searching on websites or shopping, anything like that. Because people can keep in touch with relatives and friends. There's things like Facebook and everything that they can keep in touch with people, you know. So it's very good, it's very useful.
We're off to the, what is that?
Heritage Centre.
Yeah, Heritage Centre, yeah, out at Norton. It's the new building, so we're all going out there, so we're hoping we're going to enjoy it.